Crypto God here, and today we have this wonderful gentleman here, Steve from Elonpeg. How the you doing, Steve?
I am fantastic, my friend.
Well, that's good. Fantastic is my favorite kind of. I'll tell you that much. Because there's bad, horrible, awful, ex-wife. The fantastic is my favorite kind of.
Absolutely.
Which I'm in my head right now. I'm laughing because of all the censorship that just happened.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. My poor editors. I'm so sorry. And I'm not sorry, Steven.
Do you have to pay them per edit or?
I pay them per video.
There you go. All right, you're set.
I'm an asshole. Anyways, how the you doing, man?
I'm great.
That's great. Yeah. Just turn it to the skid. So tell me a little bit about Elonpeg and what the this is all the about.
Yeah, so Elonpeg is the first Elon-pegged cryptocurrency. And so pegging, for anyone who doesn't know, is what your mom did to your dad on special occasions. But in crypto, pegging is actually when you tie the value of a currency to something else. So like Tether, for example, is pegged to the value of the US dollar through all sorts of different algorithms and mechanisms. So what we did is we pegged Elon. We love pegging Elon. It's really great. It's the best decision we ever made to peg Elon. And basically what that means, we are a deflationary token on the Binance Smart Chain. Every time Elon tweets, retweets, or replies, which we know causes a whole realm of in the entire crypto sphere, every time he does one of those things, our automations and our contracts automatically burn 0.5% of our vault supply, which generates burn and reflections. So we literally deflate, which improves the value of the coin every time Elon opens his mouth on Twitter.
That's beautiful.
It's a lot of fun, man. And not only that, but then once the burn is done, we automatically post the burn results to Twitter and to our Telegram group. We do have Discord on the way. When it comes to the way we post it, we actually show, here's the tweet that did it. Here's the amount of Elonpeg that got burned. Here is the record on the blockchain. And if you go into the blockchain burn record in the transaction logs, you'll actually see the tweet that caused it. So we have like full automation and verification. And, to my mind, I've been in crypto since 2012. So as far as I know, this is the first coin that's attempted to peg itself to a social media influencer, and a pretty manipulating one at that, with real reporting back to the community. It's a lot of fun. It really is. We sit in chat, and instead of dreading Elon tweeting, we've got people posting GIFs and memes, begging Papa Elon to burn. And the second he does, you've got people going absolutely wild about Elon burning, and they see their coins go up because of reflections from the huge burn from our vault.
Right. That's pretty dope, man.
Yeah, we love it. I was involved in a crypto project before this one on the Binance Smart Chain called Fox Finance. Was on that for quite a few months, helped them with their vision, and then me and we were like, you know what? Elon just crashed the market, the whole thing. Everyone was, running around. And I actually remember it was on March 17th. I sent out a message to my two co-founders. And I said, I've got this crazy, stupid idea. I would like to create a token that automatically deflates when Elon tweets. And they kind of LOL'd because they didn't think we could do something like that. A couple weeks later, we had it ready to go and we launched on June 3rd.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to remember. We had a pre-sale on June 3rd. 600 BNB went in 10 minutes with a two BNB cap per person, and we've had some awesome success since then. So having a great time.
That's beautiful. Because actually, a couple of days ago, right? Me and some of my crypto friends, because I have those now. Which is the crypto economy and sphere is so weird, bro.
Yes.
Are you aware like how bizarre the crypto world is?
Well, yeah, look what happened after Elon tweeted about, look what happened to, I mean, come on. It was the most ridiculous thing. We even have an ad that we throw, or not an ad, but a graphic we throw out there. It's anytime Elon tweets about space, cars, or get paid. Because it's like, what the hell? How is this even possible?
Well, I had actually, the interview hasn't launched yet, but I had them on here.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
By the time people hear this interview, they're going to know about it.
Yeah.
But I brought the girls on because it's like a platform ran by women, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Which I expected a bunch of pervy dudes. I honestly expected a bunch of pervy dudes, but one of their workers and the CEO came on, and we had a really different talk than we typically have here.
Yeah.
We talked about the actual the industry, so to speak.
Yes.
Because that's kind of like what I like to do is I like to touch on things just beyond the project, because I think honestly, you can say everything you need to say about a project to convince a person to buy in 5 minutes.
Right. Makes sense.
Because people make up their minds in the first 5 minutes of a conversation, how they want that conversation to go. Like when you talk about average watch time on YouTube and other platforms, it's about 5 minutes at most for most things, 2.5 minutes. So when we do an interview that goes longer, it's because people genuinely want to get to know you, Steve.
Yeah, they don't want the sales pitch. That makes sense.
They don't want the sales pitch. You know what I mean? Yeah. They really don't. I'm hoping to get big enough one of these days to actually get Elon on here. But as far as what you were saying earlier about this coin and the conversation I was having in this crypto space, right? Because it is a weird space. Because people that would never be friends otherwise become friends because of crypto.
Yeah, all over the world too, by the way.
Yeah. And it seems like the most success-minded people are in the crypto sphere.
Yeah.
And in connection to what you were saying, this guy wanted to create a trading tool that would either buy or sell based upon Elon's tweets.
Oh, nice. I could see that.
And you guys took it a little bit further to create a coin that reacts.
Yes. Yeah,
to his tweets.
The coin itself reacts. Yeah, exactly. For all the holders. It's funny you mentioned the weirdness of the space and the frenzy meet too, because founder wise, I live in the East Coast United States. I am a VP of customer experience for a pre-IPO software startup. I've been in IT for 25 years. One of our other co-founders is a director of user experience at a pretty large media company in Manhattan. And then the other one is in England as a doctor of psychiatry. And that's actually a pretty solid set of folks to have on a project because the psychology of this whole space, whether you're on the Binance Smart Chain or any of the other side chains or Ethereum itself or whatever, you could write an entire psychology 4-year course on crypto. It's the most amazing space for emerging technology.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, right? You get so many people from so many different backgrounds. Yep. You never know who the you're going to run into.
Exactly.
And because in this world of crypto, everyone's on an even playing ground.
Yes.
And I have met some stupid, crazy, impressive people doing this podcast. Maybe not the most impressive people in crypto, right?
Right.
But crazy impressive in their professional arenas.
Yes, exactly.
Everything from, God stars to multi-million-dollar company CEOs. It's kind of crazy.
And unexpected. I mean, it is insanely unexpected too. You meet them on a place like Discord or Telegram, and they're anonymous, but you get to know them and you find out, wow, you're big. You're a big deal.
And they're like, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
they're just
I consider myself a whale.
this is just what I do, man. It's just what I do.
Exactly.
Well, it was funny because one of the podcasts I did went super, super well. And because this one currency really, really loved me and they're a brand currency at the time, they gave me $5,000 of their currency. Not five like 5,000 tokens. No, like $5,000 cash. And when you are a brand new project with a very, very low market cap, that makes you a whale.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm just like,
you're a potential dump risk, man.
They told me that too. They're like, if you dump this, it's going to destroy us. Please don't. And I'm like, I don't. I got diamond hands, bro. But like,
excellent.
So it's really interesting to me to see like this whole, like, because crypto guys, right? They only want to be friends with people who are crypto guys for the most part. And like, if you're not making good money in crypto and they like you, they will justify their friendship with you by making you rich.
Yes. You see that a lot. Like it's a weird goodwill, economic goodwill. I almost unheard of in a way, you know?
Yeah.
But if they see that you're if they see that you're an all-time high buyer that sells when you're 30-40% down, they're like, all right, well, you're trash. You'll be back when you FOMO back in later, you know? But if they see someone truly wants to learn and is really into it, they're just they don't know where to go. Man, they will help you steer clear of rug pulls and scams. They will give you advice.
And they're multimillionaires more often than
not.
And it's like, I talk to multimillionaires on a daily basis, and like, my whole world is changing. I'm about to be debt free, and I'm like, what the happened? A year ago, I lived in a trap house. Like,
van by the river.
Yeah, in a van by the river. And it was just like, it was the craziest thing to me, because I never anticipated so many millionaires wanted to be friends with me.
Oh, that's kind of sweet, man.
You know, well, here's the thing. I had a friend growing up. He's my dad's best friend, and he was the first millionaire I ever actually was friends with.
Okay.
And I am not a well-behaved person.
Okay.
I'm not really refined, right?
Oh, you sound great, man. You sound highly professional.
Oh, yeah. Hey, right?
Fucking fantastic. Fucking fantastic.
And this guy, he doesn't curse whatsoever. He's a diehard Christian. I'm the only person in my life that he keeps around that cusses. And he does it because how genuine I am with him, right?
Right.
Like, we got in an argument over Thanksgiving, and I almost beat his ass. And he told my mom later, he's like, no one's ever talked to me that way before.
Right.
And it's because I've always had this mindset, your money really means nothing to me. It's your integrity. It's the integrity of your character. And like, you come across,
you're not fawning all over him for his millions either.
Yeah. Like, I'd go over to his house and I would bring food.
Yep, exactly.
Like I would with any of my other buddies.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, hey, can you run out? I'm like, so what's for dinner? He's like, well, you know, I'll send you out for this later, you know, but I could use some potatoes and stuff and whatnot. So I would just go to the grocery store, right? And I would buy the and I would come over. And he tried to pay me back. I'm like, your money's no good here. He's like, what?
My money's good everywhere. I'm a millionaire. Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? I'm like, yes, I just care.
Exactly. That's, you know, I got to say though, and that is a cool phenomenon. At the same time, I mean, I am one of the things that's like the most amazing, whether it's the people who are helping us with the project or whatever else, you know, is when we are able to kind of give back to folks that don't have as much opportunity. They're in countries that, you know, don't have the opportunity, some of which have, you know, cryptocurrencies are not legal even, you know, and it's amazing when we see some of their successes. We've got a guy that was in Fox. He was able to accumulate enough that he bought himself his first car. He never thought he'd be able to own a new car. He bought himself his first car, and you know, with Elonpeg, he says he's hoping to get his own house. He wants to call it I think he said the Pegg house, which, you know,
we know what's happening there.
I know, exactly. Chill on that. I mean, cool.
But, he might be into that, you know, who knows?
That. You never know, you know, and I'm not going to shame. I'm cool with that. But I love those stories. You know, we've got folks that helped us out, people from the community that stepped up, and you could tell they really just put their all into it. And then, you know, we give them some of our token to thank them for what they've done. And to them, it's like you gave them the world. It's like, this is what recognition should be. Thank you for stepping up. We appreciate that. And just seeing how this can change lives is pretty incredible. Again, especially in all over the world, or for people like you that lived in a van by the river, or a trap house or whatever.
And I've also seen it to where, like, because of my involvement in crypto, I'm able to generate jobs, right?
Yes.
And like, it's through the work that I do. Like, we talked, I have multiple channels, right? And up to this point, I've had nothing but volunteers and interns.
Yep.
And I was able to generate enough income through this channel, my work in the crypto space, to actually pay these people enough money so they can quit their day jobs.
That's amazing.
And do what they were doing beforehand for free.
Yep. That's amazing. And the crypto space, it's so crazy too, because the amounts, right? I mean, I've talked to so many people about this. It really feels like monopoly money sometimes. Like if someone came to you and said, hey, give me $300 to do this, and you'd be like, well, no, I'll do it myself. Someone comes to you and says, give me 2B and B to do this. And it's like, oh, it's just 2B and B. I don't know if it's, the weird disassociation. We know the value in our head, but it feels like, Chuck E. Cheese tokens or monopoly money. So, it's pretty crazy that they might be a hot graphic designer. They've done great stuff for, this firm or that thing as a freelance. They come into crypto and something they'd normally get a $400 for on a commission, they're getting, $1,500 on instead because of the value of their work. They are suddenly part of a world that is valued higher because it's an emerging technology and very hype right now.
And that's what I've discovered, right? Very specifically. Me stepping into crypto was the best thing I could ever do for my career. Because
not pegging Elon, but stepping into crypto. Pegging Elon was the best thing I ever did.
Right. And well, that's the thing. Because it's such a new world, there's such room for everything to happen.
Exactly. Yep.
And no one else other than me talks to new cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
Like on a daily basis. Like where else on the internet are you going to go to find the guy that's going to bring you new cryptocurrencies every day? Who else?
Right.
Who else?
Yeah. You stream nonstop, man.
Like legitimately, who else talks to you people every day? No one. Not a god person.
People.
And that's the thing. You see these other crypto channels out there, and all they do is talk about trending coins.
Right. Exactly.
And you're getting information that you can get from 1,000 other sources from these other motherfuckers.
And with the amount of shilling that's going on, it's so oversaturated. And 80-something% or more are probably rug pulls or whatever. But you're right. You want to learn about a specific token. There's 5 sites and 3 listing services for that. You want to learn about the space as a whole. You go to someone with the name God in their name, like Crypto God. Right. I mean, come on.
Right. Absolutely. And that's the thing. This channel is not a shill, is it?
Right. Well, I haven't shilled so far. I mean, I told you a bit about it.
There's no shilling. Now, does that mean that I don't offer advertising on my other platforms? Well, of course I do. But this here is not a shill. I love what I do. I love making contacts in the space. And
absolutely.
I think I'm the only non-shield crypto platform.
That's pretty awesome. I mean, it is. And that's why, this is actually first through any of my projects. This is my first interview for a reason. I've done AMAs, stuff like that, but actually talking with a personality, I like the idea. I've listened to your podcast before. I really like the concept of talking about just the space because it's so amazing. I mean, it's why I want to get in. I didn't make Elonpeg so I can get rich. If I start selling my own token, people will get scared of me. They'll think that I'm pulling the rug. Obviously, I didn't do it to get rich. I do pretty well on my own. But the space is incredible. And it was this or the other idea I had, which 2 girls, 1 coin, which that one sounded really fun too, but I decided not to launch 2 girls, 1 coin.
You need to launch it. You need to come back and we need to have a talk, sir.
Maybe exactly.
Get the pocket gals out here so we can all have a powwow.
It could do good, but I was real worried about the fallout. I'm like, do I even want a fake name attached to this kind of community that'll come out of 2 girls, 1 coin? Oh, I don't know. So Elonpeg was it. Because
listen, it'd be worth to do it just for the laughs.
Just for the
the laughs. I'm working on a crypto project right now that me and my devs that I'm connected to, we're going to laugh our way to the bank. You know what I mean?
Love it.
And so,
Absolutely
man,
love
I
it.
really appreciate you coming out, though. I know that you had some time constraints, but you got to come back out.
Absolutely. We'll definitely do. Enjoyed talking with you and great to reach out to your community, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
absolutely. And you know what, folks? This is the only non-shield crypto platform that really talks about the space. Really talks about
Would
the
love
space.
to do it again.
And I really appreciate your time, Steve. So this is all I got to say, folks. You got to like, comment, and subscribe and share with all of your friends and ring that bell to get the information for these new cryptocurrencies every day. Every day.
And don't forget to peg Elon.
And
all right. That's my only shill.
Peg Elon and peg a friend. And then finally, when you get some Elonpeg, the only thing left to do is hodl that